With Life is Strange Reunion releasing in just a couple of days, I'm going to give my final predictions as well as some questions that I have going into the game. I will be live streaming the playthrough of Reunion on this channel as well as on Twitch. Same username. We're going to see how many I get right and if any of my questions get answered. That being said, let's get into it. Spoilers beware. We're going to start off with the question. Question number 1. Will any of the plot holes of Double Exposure be resolved? Just a couple off the top of my head. The whole murder mystery Max shooting Safi photo thing, right? We know the who, right? It was Max, but 1, we don't see it, and 2, they never really explain why. Like even during the whole recreation of the thing where we kind of get to the same exact point, Max does not have that dog in her, okay? She don't got the Clementine gene. She ain't finna let the thing fly. She don't. So how am I supposed to believe that the other version of Max did the opposite? Right, and speaking of that, we don't see the other Max, right? Everyone else has an alternate version or a doppelganger in a sense, but we never hear of or see Max's at all. It's like she doesn't exist, but she does exist because Safi turned into Max. That's who we thought Max was. So it's like, I don't understand. Maybe I'm not. Maybe there's something I missed there, but that whole situation kind of doesn't make sense. The Polaroids that are supposedly from the other dimension not making sense because none of them kind of made sense. It's like from a third reality, I guess. Maybe that's like a little hint or teaser of some kind, because they did mention that all the timelines have merged together, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. You have the alderman, the police officer, detective dude. He kind of just got Thanos snapped out of reality, and kind of no one ever seemed to mention it ever again. It was never resolved in any way. So I can go on and on about the plot holes and all that. That's a video for a different day, but there's a lot. Will any of them be answered? We'll see. Question number 2. How does she get her time powers back? If you remember, she says she can still use it. It is just really, really difficult. Now, my only problem with that, right? You're telling me you saw your supposed best friend dead, and you have the ability to rewind time. You know you have it. You know how it works. You know the consequences, right? But the thought of, let me go back like 5 or so minutes, because you heard the gunshot going up the hill, trying to, follow her. You didn't think, let me go back like 5 minutes just to see what happened. No, like you don't ever thought to use it at all. But now in the new game, you're perfectly fine using it at will, willy-nilly. God, it's a little weird to me. It's a little weird to me. And speaking of powers, does she still have the timeline shifting power, right? Because they're all merged. I guess he doesn't have a reason to use it, but does she still have that, or does it just the time powers? I don't know. We'll see. Question 3. Speaking of powers, will the other characters' powers be revealed? If you remember the ending of Double Exposure, like so many characters got powers. I know Diamond has one. Like so many other characters got powers, right? Will it be revealed what they do? I think Diamond is a pretty good bet to at least be revealed at some point, probably like chapter 2, right? They probably, dive deep into that for chapter 2 and then never explain it again. We'll get more into that to the predictions portion of the video, but will they even be revealed at all or used? Or will it just be something that's like, hey, he had powers. Alright, we'll see. Number 4. How does Chloe interact with the Caledon characters, if at all? Right? Will she even be interacting with them that much anyway? She might have a scene here and there with them and interacting with them, because they did say, they do have like a relationship branch thing and interactions and stuff, so they will interact. But my only question is, will it be like a Chloe storyline over here, Caledon story over here, and like chapter 3, chapter 4, that's when you mix together and that's how you do it? Or will it just be all one storyline from the beginning? I don't know. That's a question that I have. We'll see. Now let's move on to my predictions. Prediction number 1. Remember earlier when I said about the whole, will they reveal the characters' powers? I think they barely acknowledge it. I think they just ignore it. Like I said, Diamond was probably like the only one they might do it for, but everybody else, they might just allude to it, hint at it, and that's really it. I do think they probably get like 20 minutes of screen time using the powers total. Yeah, I think they just completely ignore it. So that's my prediction. Second prediction, I do think there will be a lot of references to the first game, whether it's literally through jokes, exposition dumps, or maybe you might even see returns of the original cast, right? Maybe you might see Victoria or Warren or Juliet, or I don't know, maybe we just dialogue, maybe we see both, we'll see. I do think there'll be a lot of references to the first game because it is the finale, it is the return of the dynamic duo, so they're going to do a lot of references. Maybe we see Joyce, maybe we see the cop stepdad, who knows, we'll see. That's my prediction. We will see a lot of references. Prediction number 3, let's get into the story a little bit. The whole fire about the Caledon thing that the whole story is about, I do think Chloe is the fire, or at the very least linked to the linked to the fire in some way, whether she caused it or she's the reason why it exists or her presence is the reason why it's there. I don't know, I just think Chloe and the fire are kind of one and the same. And that leads me to my fourth prediction. I do think they're going to repeat the first game's ending where you have to choose between the Bay or Bay, right? In this case, the university or Chloe. I do think you're going to redo that again. I don't like that. I hope they don't do it. I hope this prediction is wrong. Will it be cool? Sure. But I do think that's kind of like a cop-out a little bit. I kind of wanted to see them do something different. I don't want them to just go down the path of let's just recreate the first game with like a brand new cast of characters and a slightly different mystery. I don't want that. I don't. I'm sorry. In my final prediction, I think Max dies. Whether it's through like a little, I guess like an alternate dimension version, or maybe the end of the game is Max dying trying to save the university or trying to save Chloe. I don't know how, I don't know why. I just have a sneaky suspicion that Max in some way, shape or form is going to die. But those are my questions and predictions for Life is Strange Reunion. Let me know yours in the comments. Do you agree with mine? Do you agree with my predictions? Do you agree with my questions? Do you have answers to my questions? Let me know in the comments. While you're down there, like, subscribe, hit that noti bell for more videos, because we will be live streaming, because we will be playing this game on this channel and on my Twitch. So go follow my Twitch, go subscribe to this channel. You will be seeing all those videos. But this is the Underwear Earth, aka Eli, signing out. Have a good day.